Here we are back at it again. Lamington National Park. The plan today, go down Borga Trek and keep going all the way until it diverges at the Albert River Circuit. Today we're going to take the second right turn off and go down this stretch, which I've never been down yet. Cominan Lookout, all the way down to Echo Point. If all goes to plan, we'll find our way to RAT-A-TAT Hut. It's ideally where I'd like to get to today. And we'll come back and go all the way back through the various waterfalls, Echo Falls, and back to Borga Track and back to the car. So it's quite windy today, so I'm very mindful that just to be very careful, have my wits about me. But the time at the moment is 6:30 on the money. We're going to be trail running this, and as I've been doing on my last video when I went to Thunder and Lightning Falls, I'll be time stamping it just to give you an idea also of how long it'll take to get to Echo Falls or Echo Point, and if I can manage to get down to RAT-A-TAT old hut site. So we'll see how things go. Good. All right, here we are. 40 minutes, 4.52 kilometers. So that's all right. Very similar like 2 weeks ago. I thought I'd actually do a bit better, but I didn't seem to shave off any time. 40 minutes. It is what it is. Now I haven't actually ever been past this route or this turn off here, so for me this will be a first. Apparently there's another circuit turn off for Albert River Circuit. Oh, here we go already. It's only like 30 meters down, so this is it. Time 41 minutes, 4.58 k's, and my time currently reads 7:21. So let's power up this way. Pretty much looks the same, doesn't it, at the moment? It's good. It's kind of got a downhill grade to it. Definitely the wind's quite strong over on this side. We're on the western side of the mountain and the wind's blowing from the west today. While I was on the inside track coming down Borga Track, it was all sheltered by the mountain here up on my left. Now I'm on the other side. I definitely feel it. Oh wow, this is quite nice. Look at this area. This is really nice, this section. Really nice. Let's bring you back this way. Look at this. You've got to love that. I love that stuff. So the track over here on the eastern side kind of narrows out right to a sort of like a narrow, I don't know, side of the mountain trail. That's quite a steep drop down there. But looks like I'm going to be coming to the southern end. Holy dooly, the wind's picked up like crazy. And I can just see through the tree canopy some exceptional views. Yeah, really look forward to coming to like eco campsites, eco points. Just seeing the southern views from there. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Cominan Lookout. Okay, my stats read 59 minutes, 6.65 kilometers. My time at the moment is 7:46. Let me just pause it for a tick. Oh, nice. Nice, this is lovely. Cominan Lookout. She's blowing a gale. This is something else. Okay, let's resume. The next stop point, what's this? Oh, here we go. Echo Point Lookout. It didn't take too long. Time 7:51. And I've done just over 7 Ks, 1 hour and 3 minutes. It's gorgeous. Holding on for dear life here. The wind just comes in gusts and it wraps around this escarpment here. It's just amazing. At the moment it's nice, but it's gonna swing around again soon. It's such a majestic view here from Echo Lookout, Echo Point. It's just amazing. Here it comes again. So it's definitely worth coming here for a hike. Just to this very lookout. This is just, love it. All right, it's going to be time to keep busting on. I want to try to find this campsite. I'm sure it's not too far from here. And then from there, we're going to go down to RAT-A-TAT if we can. Wish me all the best. Just amazing how windy it is out here today, up on the edge. Time. We're up to 1 hour and 4 minutes. It's 7.19 kilometers, and we're going to keep busting on. So just over at the signs here, you have a campsite which is over there, and you have the Albert and River Circuit which continues here. I'm going to be going up through the campsite and finding my way down, which I believe is where the Rat-A-TAT trail is. There's some campers there, so I don't really want to film them. Take a bit of a chat with them, nice couple of people. I don't want to film them as I'm going through the campsite. Okay, you can see this is a bit overgrown here. I did read that this trail was overgrown. So, who knows? I think I might have to chest mount my GoPro. Alright, so there's a definite trail here. It's just very overgrown. So just double checking a couple of my trail maps here. Making sure I'm on the right track. Alright, here we go. Looks like I found the trail again after taking a bit of a wrong turn back at the Echo Point campsite. I took a wrong turn. There seems to be a couple of offshoots at this campsite. I took an old hiker's route which led off to the right. That was the wrong one to take. I didn't really see that there was a left-hand trail to follow. Pretty much because there was another female camper there, and it just didn't stand out that there was another trail down there. But you're meant to take the left-hand one. So anyway, I've bush bashed and found my way back, and this is a more well-trodden path, not the other old hikers trail, which is definitely overgrown. Alright, so this trail is even this trail is a little bit overgrown. You kind of saw, it looked like I had to go left, but then just ran into overgrowth. It's kind of going up quite steeply. Oh, here we go. Yay, I can roll under a log. So there you go, that's something to look forward to. Okay. Ooh, it's going up steep. Like a veers off here. Oh, here's another lovely sight. Now I've come across a couple of ribbon markers, only 2 so far. Although this trail, as you can see, is quite easy to follow at this point. It is a little bit overgrown here and there, but generally it's quite easy to navigate. Okay, the trail's just started descending, so we're coming down from this mountain. I don't know off the top of my head the name of it, but at least we're descending, which is good. Oh jeez, look at that. Very cool, very cool. Coming up another high point. This is quite interesting. Look at this. And so yeah, you'll come across the odd pink ribbon, insulating tape. Some electrician's been here. Okay, so overall this trail isn't too bad. It's, so far anyway, it's quite overgrown at portions, but other parts it's quite okay. There were a couple of points, about 2 different points so far, that's kind of, I may have begun to veer off the trail because it looked like it was veering off, but it was the wrong way. But that's fairly quick to identify and correct. Oh, look at this bit of vine overgrowth. Alright, coming to the top of a summit, from what I can tell. See if there's a better view out here. Yeah, you can't see it, but just beyond there, it's Point Lookout, or Echo Point Lookout, that we were at. So far, so good. Let's keep powering on. I'm gonna find this Rat-A-TAT Hut sign. Quite crazy, really. All I'm doing this hike for today is just to see a silly sign. Gosh, it better be worth it. Okay, look at this. This looks like a nice little campsite. I don't know if it's got a name. I'll have to check the map, but look at this. This would be a great little campsite down here. Great to know. One thing I'll say is this trail isn't very wheelchair friendly, you know. Oh, hello. Is this it? It does say Rat-A-TAT. Rat-A-TAT. I don't know, I was expecting something more, to be honest. Maybe this is the first sign. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep going down off to the right just have a look what's down there. But hey, Rat-A-TAT sign, here I am, thumbnail. Just, I don't know, I was expecting a bigger sign, something else. I'm going to try going down, and there might be something down further. My time reads 2 hours and 14 minutes in total. I've covered 10.39 kilometers. The actual time at the moment is 9:28. So just getting to this sign anyway. I don't know what else to expect, to be honest, but just getting to this sign. There were a couple of false trails, maybe due to trees falling over, and so you deviate a different way, then you kind of go off the main trail, so to speak. So there are a couple of points where sort of veered off, and then you realise that you're not on a track any longer. But it didn't take long to, you know, correct that. But anyway, this gives you an idea if you want to come down to see this sign, if it's all worth the hype. But I'm going to go down further, just see what else there is. I might try going down here. After all, that's where the sign points. There's an arrow pointing to the right, so I'm sure this is just an initial sign, and that there is a second one pointing the way to where the actual old Rat-A-TAT hiker's hut, just a 3-walled shelter from what I read, used to be. And I think in the 1990s or even early 2000, I think I still read some notes that some people had still camped in there, but it wasn't long before the, I don't know, gust of wind just came and blew it over. So anyway, let's see what's down here. Maybe there's the actual proper sign. I have a feeling this was just a small sign that just said it's down here, but I don't know, could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Once, and just continuing down this same trail from that small Rat-A-TAT sign, here we come across a little bit of water trickling. Trail's a bit muddy here, as you can see. Jeez. My booties are gonna get dirty. Whatever will I do? So I might just film this section just from that Rat-A-TAT sign down. Ah, yes, looky here. Well, looky here. Here we have the campsite. Nice. And there you have it. I'm assuming this is called the Rat-A-TAT campsite. Call it whatever you want. But yeah, hey, this is great. This is nice. There's loads of room here. So bring the family, bring the kids down. You know, bring the grandparents. There's loads of room for them over here. So coming down from that Rat-A-TAT sign down to the actual campsite here, it only took like, I don't know, 3 minutes to walk down. It wasn't very far at all. I read some notes from someone that, you know, there's a 30 meters down the creek. There's a creek right here. I'll just take you there. There's a creek right here, but it's dry at the moment, as you can see. However, he did say he went about 30 meters downstream and came across like a little running waterfall. So why don't I just have a quick little look. So there is a bit of running water here, as you can see. So there you go, you can collect your water from here if you're going to be camping tonight. I can see another bit of pool of water just further down. All down here actually. This is more like it. Just want to make sure I don't slip here. This is more like it. So good little spot to collect some water down here. I hope that helps. If anyone's considering coming to camp here at this Rat-A-TAT campsite, if that's what it's called. So yeah, we're talking about 30-40 meters just down from the campsite, and you'll come and find various little spots where you can come and collect your water, which is great to know. That's kind of important, isn't it? All right, gonna go back up to the campsite, have some morning tea. And here we are back at the campsite. Righto. I've achieved my goal today. That was to get to the Rat-A-TAT sign, a little itty bitty sign, and come down and find the campsite. I really don't know if there's any other sign anywhere else. I think what I might do is, before I hightail it out of here, I'm just gonna go 50 meters, 100 meters down this track here. I can see there's a bit of a track, I think. We'll just have a little look. Actually, I don't even think it's a track. We're gonna just go and explore. Could be wrong. I mean, I think all this does is it just goes down to the gully there, to the creek. I can't notice any real other trails that lead off from here. But this will just go around to the gully where I was at before. I'm looking up here. There's no other footpaths around. I think end of the line. End of the line over here at the Rat-A-TAT Hut site. So just be aware. Unless if you really are into bush bashing and you want to trailblaze new tracks, no, this is the end. So the Rat-A-TAT sign, we're going to come up to it again, take another little photo and whatever, but what I'm going to do is pretty much just track the time from here all the way back up to Echo Campsite. So Echo Point Campsite is where we're going to go to, and then we're going to hike to the left up on the Albert River Circuit. We're going to go in the clockwise fashion past all the waterfalls, back to Border Track and back home. Righto. Get the counter going again. The actual time is 9:55. So 9:55, and my stats are 10.74 kilometers, and I've done a total of 2 hours and 27 minutes. Okay, so let's do it. Let's punch on up. I won't film too much, just maybe a few things that I didn't catch on the way down, anything special that jumps out at me, any yowies or anything like that. Otherwise, we're pretty much just backtracking it, and I might just film a couple of little segments here and there. Maybe I'll see how I feel, where I think it'd be, where I sort of veered off accidentally, and just so you can be forewarned. All right, so it's only just I don't know, 100 meters uphill, and you will come to the Rat-A-TAT sign. So we're going to say goodbye to our Rat-A-TAT sign. Mwah! And we are going to hit the road. Let's go. Steep uphill climb. In case if you're wondering what lawyer vine is like, here's an example, a prime specimen. You touch it and it'll grab onto you. And see what it's doing there? That's what it will do to your skin. It already has many times. Look at that. So nasty stuff. The old lawyer vine, also known as wait a while. You'll be waiting around for a while, that's for sure. So just very quickly, this is one point where I went off track coming here. So just coming back, I'll show you. I've just gone past it. As you're going towards Rat-A-TAT, you'll come across like this big tree that's fallen over. And it looks like the path is veering off to the left here, right? And it kind of even looks like there's a foot traffic has made sort of a path up there. That's not the way. The way is, this tree has simply blocked off the footpad that was here that follows down here. So pretty much you just walk around this log and find your way down to the trail down there. Hope you can see it. Okay, whereas on my way here, I just kept on following there, and you went around and you came to bush bashing city. So that's a heads up here. Coming back, it's 10:27, so 25 odd minutes to get to that tree that I spoke to you about back from the campsite. And here I've come to that little clearing I showed you earlier, and that tree that I just mentioned, this clearing here is just about, I don't know, 3 minutes walk from that tree. So we've just come past that clearing, and this is a really nice segment, I guess. We're walking right along the escarpment here of this this big valley, and so we're kind of going up and downhill, but we're right up on the eastern side here, facing the east over here. I can hear the wind. I can hear the wind circling around in this, you know, in this big valley, blowing a gale. However, here I'm quite protected, so I'm not feeling it, but I'm definitely hearing it out there. So yeah, it's just quite interesting. This is just a nice little segment here. I like this part. Returning for the camera shot. Oh, X marks the spot, I guess. All right, so I'm coming to an uphill stretch here, and on my way down, this is a part I kind of got lost, just trying to find it from the upper side. Coming back, it's easy to see the trail, as you can see. However, a little bit up at the top, finding this little turn off wasn't so easy. And I'll show it to you when I get there. Yeah, I think it was over here. I kind of came to this point, and this big old tree here, it just looked like the path naturally veered straight ahead. However, it goes off to the left. So go left and go right. If you go right, you'll just do a big loop around this tree, and you'll kind of think, what on earth? Anyway, just pointing that out. This is a good uphill slog, this segment. It's beautiful though, but it's quite steep. Oh, this is good, it goes down, so I get to pick up my pace a little bit. It was kind of getting a bit slow back there, being an uphill slog. Quite nippy today. I mean, I'm warm from my hiking and my run, but you know how it is when there's a nip in the air. You kind of got the bit of the sniffles. Yes, just feel a few of the goosebumps up on his skin. But it's beautiful. It's like, honestly, it's lovely. Look at this thing. It's what I passed before, big uprooted tree. Alright, so I'm coming up to a part of the trail. If you're looking at my GPS file on Wikilocs, somewhere around here, according to my GPS, I came in from the left because I actually took a wrong turn initially from Echo Point campsite, and I ended up going down an old hiking trail which was closed. Had to bush bash my way through, and somewhere along here, according to my GPS, this is where I came to this main trail. So just as a heads up, if you're looking at my GPS trail on Wikilocs, this is really the path that you should be going. I didn't come down this way. So just going to show in the video a little bit what this little segment looks like. So much better to navigate than what I was navigating before when I first started. But anyway, that's why we're here, to learn, to explore, and make sure you kind of got a compass and a GPS device that will help you as you drop in your breadcrumbs along the way. You can follow where you're backtracking, follow your trails. Always helps. Actually, that's not the way. Up here. Funny, sometimes it just takes a split second. And here we go. Man, this is a big broken tree. Look at that. Far out. Just snapped. Another fallen log here. That's kind of fallen right across the track. Oh yeah, so as you're coming up, this is what you're going to come across. You see that? Just keep pushing past. You're on the right track still. Yeah, just this little part, I mean, compared to the rest of the trail, it's really sort of tapers in narrowly. It's the foliage is growing over the trail a lot. There's a lot of tree fall around the place. So yeah, I'm keen to sort of see where I went wrong. When I get back to Echo Point campsite, I kind of have an idea in my mind where I should have gone, but hindsight is 20/20 vision, isn't it? See everything clearly going back. Oh, well, looky here. Here's the sign that I never saw. Rugged, remote area, that's for sure. So, no camping, no fires, no fun. Let's go. Alright, and here we go. This is the campsite, Echo Point campsite. Righto. My time at the moment, total time of 3 hours and 30 minutes. I've done a total of 14 kilometers. My time is 11:07. So to get back from RAT-A-TAT Hut campsite, yeah, it took me a smidge. It'll take you an hour if you're hiking solidly. I was fluffing around a little bit, really, taking photos and all that kind of, you know, stuff. But about a good hour's hike, and I was just hiking, no trail running. It's not suitable for running. You know, you fall over and break a tooth or something. But this is the campsite. I couldn't film it really before. There were campers here, but this is it. Quite nice. That's the way I went before. Don't go that way. This way. And I didn't really see this previously because I didn't want to intrude. There was a camper over here. She had a tent set up, and I saw a route, but I didn't really want to, you know, go sort of past their campsite. And we had another couple over here camping, but all cleaned up nicely. It's a nice little spot. Echo Point campsite. So yeah, don't go up that way. Go up that way, much easier, and you'll get to RAT-A-TAT within a good solid hour. So as we're coming out here, this is the sign where we were at previously when we first started. So we're going to go clockwise, and we're going to go past all the waterfalls. I've never been down this section until Echo Falls, you know, a couple of weeks ago, and that was spectacular. But there's a bunch of waterfalls up to there, so try to show you what I can, eh? So I might start trail running it again. It's 11:09. Once again, my stats: 14 kilometers and 3 hours and 32 minutes in total. Alright, so I'm pretty much just going to start up a pace here. This is more runnable. And we'll stop at anything interesting. If I feel I'm going to stop across a few waterfalls here. So I've come across this really beautiful creek line here on the Albert River Circuit. Just you know, half a k back from Echo Point. This track is chicaning or switchbacking down, but it's really nice. This is like serene, beautiful. Okay, so I'm starting to hear a good amount of water flowing. Well, must be a little waterfall down here. Oh yes, peeking around the corner. Our first waterfall. So yeah, waterfall number 1. Just on that note, look how beautiful this section is. This is like mystical, heavenly. So let's go, waterfall number 1. If you take a look behind, how nice is that? And here we come to waterfall number 2 on our way back. This is actually really nice. Look at this. I can hear some voices as well, some people coming. Just coming up from waterfall number 2. Actually met 2 hikers. One of them was prepping to do the RAT-A-TAT trail. So a bit of training for her. So this part here from waterfall number 2, whatever the heck the name of it is, I'll look it up later. I'm running along the rocky section here, running along a gully stream there, and this is just really nice. Okay, here we go. Here's a creek crossing. Let me chest mount this. Oh, look at that. Nice. This is just so beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, I love it. So gorgeous. Here we go. Here's the name of the first one. Gualala. Oh, how good's that? Gualala Falls. Just lovely, isn't it? What about down here? So my time reads, just for reference, it's 11:33. So roughly half hour to come to Gualala Falls. Did you catch the name of it? Gualala. Here we come to another creek crossing. Okay, I can see a sign that says Jubala Falls. Oh, here we go. Jubala. What was the other one called? Gualala. Jubala. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. How amazing is that? Love it. Let's go, next one. Oh wow. Oh. Just amazing, isn't it? Love it. Love it. Here we're coming to our next little waterfall just down here. What are these ones called? Mirror Falls. Majestic, isn't it? This big tree. Here we go, there's the next one. Gurgungali Falls. Hope I pronounced that right. It's so tiny and cute. Okay, look at this. It's a big tree that's fallen. Oh wow. Looks like the rangers have all chopped it off nicely to clear, to come through. Far out. I can see an orange marker up there. So this looks like it's all been freshly remade or something. It just feels, yeah, like I didn't know about it, but it just feels there's a freshness to it. The rocks have been placed here. So must have been some trail, I would guesstimate, that went straight ahead somehow. Because of the tree, I don't know, they've rerouted it a little bit in some way. I don't know, because I haven't been down this way before. But a good job anyway. Just such a beautiful section here to run along. I mean, I'm running along this gorge here. And it's just spectacular. Reminds me of the Coomera circuit. Just amazing, I love it. Oh, here we go. I recognise this place. Echo Falls. I've got to just stop here. So I did this place a couple of weeks back in my recon prior to going to Thunder and Lightning Falls and Echo Falls, and my mushroom fence there. This leads down to the top of Thunder Falls there, down, and some people actually start here and they do canyoning as they go down, from what I've learned. But these falls are quite stunning, so we'll stop here for a minute. Look at that. Told you they were stunning. So yeah, just a magnificent waterfall here, Echo Falls, but it ends up leading down to Thunder Falls, and we saw them a couple of my videos back, and that was one of the most amazing hikes I have yet done. Hardest, but amazing. And it sort of leads on down to Black Canyon. If you were to canyon down there, that's where you'd come to, Black Canyon, thunder and lightning. Yeah. So from here, I think there's a couple more waterfalls I might stop at, and then it's just hightailing it back to the start point. For reference, it's 11:56, and I've done 4 hours and 19 minutes and 17.31 Ks at the moment. So I'm just coming back from Echo Falls, and just to my left here, there's a large drop, and I can just hear Thunder Falls. It's obviously a lot lower down, but yeah, it's leading on down to the canyon. The water just brings back amazing memories of my hike 2 weeks back to Thunder and Lightning Falls, the most majestic falls you will see. It's the hidden gem of Lamington National Park. Not anything to take lightly, but if you haven't checked out that video, that was last week's video, have a look. I'll put a link to it somewhere, or just check through my hiking videos and you'll come across it. And over here we're just crossing over Lightning Creek, which cascades down to Lightning Falls, hence the name Thunder and Lightning Falls. So yeah, check out both videos if you like. I did, my first week was doing a recon here to the top side, basically what we're doing now, so I won't film too much. But then the other week, following week, I actually did the trail too. It's not really a trail, but did the trek to Thunder and Lightning, and check out that video. It's a whopping 1 hour 50 minutes long, but I've chunkified the video so you can pick out the parts that are relevant. But I tell you what, the moment I saw those two converging waterfalls with my own eyes, honestly, it took my breath away. Took my breath away. I just had to clap, you know. It was stunning. Just still embedded in my memory. It was amazing. So if you can never go there, at least have a look at the video. I've put up some amazing shots there. Once again, got to stop at these falls. These are amazing. This is the top side of Lightning Creek. I don't know the name of these falls, but who really cares? Just look at them, amazing. Yeah. Let's keep punching on. And of course, the next waterfall up Lightning Creek. it's got a bit of height to it, a bit of a drop down there. Not really any real nice viewing area. You can bushback down there, not that we're going to, but this is just nice one here. Okay, let's keep going up. And here's our next little waterfall up Lightning Creek. Alright, let's keep powering on, shall we? Oh, hello. And this is the last of the waterfalls that we'll see on our clockwise route on the Albert River circuit. So this is where I stopped a few weeks back and had some morning tea. Just a beautiful, this is the first waterfall you'll come across if you go anti-clockwise, or the last of the waterfalls. Now this is the upper side of Lightning Creek. So there is a resting area or a lookout area, just you can go across. I'm just trying to look in my coat front. So you're going to go across, but really the route just keeps going down on that side. But beautiful, love it. Nice to see some sun. All right, let's keep powering back. Oh, it's the uphill climb. Always gets me. And here we come again to the turn off to go down to Thunder and Lightning Falls. If you remember this big tree, hopefully you can see it. But there's 3 arrows here. 1, 2, 3. And then there's another arrow marked right there. So yeah, just coming back from it's an Echo Point Lookout. My stats at the moment are 5 hours and 3 minutes, 20 kilometers, 20.85, and the current time is 12:40. Okay, so just to give you an idea, coming to that turn off. Alright, I'm just coming to this closed track turn off, and it's all downhill from here, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, here we come to our next and final turn. My time is 5 hours 27 minutes in total. Done 22.87 kilometers. Time at the moment is 1:05 p.m. All right, 5 hours 28 so far. I got a good 40 minutes of running from here still. Hey, hello. There we go, back to the main entry. All right, so that's 6 hours and 6 minutes, 27 kilometers, and the time at the moment is 1:44. We'll keep pumping on down to the car and then we'll do a final stat countdown. Hey mate. But just nowhere near as busy. Righto, so just come back to the car and 6 hours and 8 minutes, 27.46 kilometers. So it does take quite a bit of time doing that whole track. The trail that I did, once again, was down border track. And then I took the second Albert River Circuit trail, going in a clockwise fashion. Came around to Echo Point campsite, went up to RAT-A-TAT Hut. Kind of got lost a little bit here and there, but we got there in the end. And come back and continued clockwise up past all the waterfalls. We'll count how many waterfalls there are, and all the way back up to border track and back to the car. So 6 hours and 8 minutes, and that's a moving time, 27.46 kilometers. So the time at the moment is 1:50, so it gives you an idea. I think I left at 6:30, returned at 1:50. Gives you an idea if you want to do it in one day, one hit. Still quite fatiguing and tiring, even though you know, it's a nice cool day in May. But yeah, it'll still take it out of you. So great to go and do an overnight camp. Only tackle it as a single dayer, you know, if you're keen to burn some calories, that's for sure. Anyway, hope that video is helping anyone who wants to go to RAT-A-TAT, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See ya.